I've taken, or at least tried, 28 martial arts. Today, I'm going to recount my favorite things I've learned from each one.
Capoeira. You're kind of always worried about when something's gonna hit you, and then on top of that, it's coming from all these different angles, and they really emphasize movement that you're not sure where it's gonna hit you either. That, and a constant connection to the floor. What I feel like I learned about Krav Maga is that details don't really matter. What I learned from Wing Chun was the importance of being able to fit a punch where it fits. What did I learn from boxing? Your upper body is very much connected with your lower body, no matter what.
We're going to talk about Bu Hurt and Tai Chi next. The takeaway that I had with both of them was the same. Breathing.
Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. What I learned about Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu is that there is 10 times more information that can be found on a Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu mat.
Fencing. Everything is reflected into this small point. It's really a game of inches like no other style.
Sambo. That if you are constantly pressuring your opponent, it doesn't have to be perfect technique.
They're wushu kung fu, tricking, and parkour, because while maybe they're not the most fighting-based martial art, I think they have extreme importance in gaining athleticism. Balance, break falls, end of motion strength.
Sumo wrestling. What I feel like I learned from sumo is like the importance of strength and explosiveness, the importance of redirection. What I learned with Systema is, I would say, body awareness. Judo. I think judo taught me that balance is not only being able to keep your feet in one position and your body in one position, but more so being able to adapt and find your balance in the movement.
Wrestling, for consideration, half the time their balance isn't on their feet, it's on another person, it's on top of somebody, it's underneath. And then with MMA, it's a balance of other styles, kicking, punching, wrestling, grappling, jiu-jitsu. It's a balance of all of those things.
Ari Pite. What I learned from this martial art is to look around you for inspiration for things that could work for you. Tibetan Hapgar Kung Fu at 7 Star Kung Fu Academy. Learning how to utilize the strong muscles in your body and then making the smaller parts stronger through conditioning.
Jeet Kune Do. This style really emphasizes the exploration of martial arts, the learning of it. I've also dabbled quite a bit in the Filipino martial art called Kali, a style that helped me understand that you can create a flow to cause damage. And
with Taekwondo, I learned that being able to use movement and the longest parts of your body being your legs does a really good job of 1, chasing people down, but 2, moving away from people.
For the style ninjutsu, I learned that moving in unique ways will often catch people off guard. For historical European martial arts, I learned to look back to when a tool was used most if you want to learn about it. And for historical African martial arts, learn to use the settings and tools around you to your advantage.
The art of 8 limbs is next. With Muay Thai, I learned the importance of keeping a good base. Aikido. Aikido taught me that everything is not always what it seems. And now, last but not least, karate, the one that I've grown up with, arguably one that is like one of the biggest pieces of my life. I think karate really emphasizes like a perfection. I think the thing that I've learned from martial arts through my life is that things probably won't usually go the way you want them to.